Welcome back to Real Estate Masters on TV25. I'm David Johnston, my co-host Tamika Bryant. Today we're on location in the lovely subdivision of Arbor Lake in Lenexa, Kansas. And our guest is Miss Brenda Sanders, President of Rod Rock & Associates. Welcome back, Brenda.
Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Thanks for, of course, having us here.
You're so welcome.
But the one thing that stood out to me when I heard that we were going to be here is that we would be talking specifically to the president. And so our guests, including myself, always want to know, how do people move up through the ranks after being a real estate agent? What happens after that? Are there other opportunities? So can you share with our viewers how you did it?
Well, let's see. I have been in real estate for coming on 30 years.
Wow.
And when I began,
It's 210 years, honey. You have to count it in dog years.
I feel that way. 210 years.
210 years, not 20.
Way.
Where's my math?
It's been a great career. And I loved every single minute of it. I started in the resale part of real estate and enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
I actually had a piece of ground listed, and Daryl Rodrock ended up buying it for future development. And so I met him, and he was just a wonderful man and just full of energy. And I ended up coming to work for his company, and I was one of the on-site agents that sold many of his communities throughout my years, and enjoyed working with all the builders and the homeowners, and I loved the construction part of it, watching a house, come up out of the dirt, and a family, getting to see it being built. And then the closing day was always so exciting. I just loved new home construction. And so I've stayed with Rod Rock for a long time doing that. And then I eventually left for a while and went and worked for two different builders here in town. One is J.S. Robinson, and the other one was James Engel Custom Homes. And I ran their sales divisions. And then I ended up coming back to work for Daryl a number of years ago and run his real estate division. And so it's just, I don't know, it's just all kind of evolved. But I do get a lot of calls from agents wanting to know, how do I get into new home sales? And it's a tricky transition, because to go into a new home community and start working on new home construction with builders that are busy people that really want support, and you've got to know your stuff, it's a hard transition. So I would just encourage anyone that's interested in new home sales to try to go get some experience somewhere. Hopefully they've been selling some build jobs along the way and know a little bit about the process. But it's more than just the process. Every builder has a different way of working. And so you have to learn how they like to work. So a lot of my agents right now that sit on these communities, they have 5 model homes built by 5 different builders. So they have got to know how that builder likes to work, that builder's processes, all of the floor plans that builder has, and their portfolio. And so it's a different beast than resale. And so I would just encourage anyone that's interested in new homes to just try to get out into the new home communities, meet the new on-site agents, explore the builders' websites, because almost all the builders in Kansas City do build in our communities. So I would encourage them just to go to rodrock.com again and learn about all the builders.
Got it. Great information. Really appreciate that.
Well, as you're talking about all the new home builders and everything out there, right now we have the Parade of Homes going on. I'm sure you've been active in getting Rod Rock involved in that. Can you touch on that a little bit? What's the kind of traffic like now? How's it compared to years past? What's the goal of a Parade of Homes? Who organizes it?
Well, the Parade of Homes is put on by the Home Builders Association of Kansas City. And so every builder has the opportunity to enter. And so all of our communities are on the parade, everyone we have. And it'll run from now until October 9th. It's open every day from 11 to 6. It's free. You can go to the HBA, the Home Builders Association's website, and it'll give you a list of every community and every builder that's on it. And then there's parade books you can pick up at the HBA that can give you that information as well. But the traffic is great. This past weekend, our traffic was as good as it's been in years. You know,
That's
during
awesome.
2007, 2008, during the downturn, the parade book got pretty thin, you know, because there's a spring parade and a fall parade. And the book kept getting thinner. Well, now it's starting to build back up, and there's, I think, 318 homes
Oh, that's great.
on the tour now, ranging from, I think, 180,000 to 1.5 million. So there is, and many, many of them are furnished, so you can just get out and get your decorating ideas or think about, you know, purchasing a new home. There's something for everyone to see.
Now, is this tour free?
It is. It is.
That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure, because a lot of people have not been on the tour at all.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's right
great.
here. It's like great activity to do on the weekends.
It is.
Bring the family with you. It's really a lot of fun.
Well, I guess
It
if
is.
you're a consumer and considering building a new home, it's a good way to go out and
Yeah.
be able to
Shop.
see the product and
Yeah.
shop and see all the communities.
It is, and the builders have worked really, really hard. You know, that's their, they can showcase their homes a couple times a year, like in the fall and the spring. And many of them enter their homes for judging. And so the judging took place last Thursday and Friday, and the results will be announced tomorrow night, Wednesday night, at the Home Builders Association's
We hope
awards
that you get a
banquet.
few.
We are always rooting for our builders. Yes, we are always rooting for our builders because we know how hard they work. They work very hard. All the subs, all the vendors. It is, you know, like watching an orchestra. I mean, everybody's in, everybody's
Right.
out. It is exciting.
Very good. Well, we're going to take another small break. You're watching Real Estate Masters on TV 25. Right back.